Are you going to do it live on Road Comics Adventures?
Oh, son of a biscuit eater.
Hey, Fleet,
Yeah,
let you in on a little secret.
it's my first rodeo.
Sometimes you have to turn things on.
Divorced 5 times.
Yeah, you'd think you'd know, but
You'd think after a while I'd have picked up on that message.
I was talking about the solar light that you installed. Sick as a dog, and you were up on the ladder.
Well, so we ended up getting a solar light from Renee's son. Very, very, very nice. We try to use it inside of the podcast, but it's also motion sensor. So it kept turning on and off, and that didn't really serve our purposes. Now, there's a way to turn the motion sensor off. I just didn't.
We'd have had to read the directions. Well, that ain't going to
I
happen.
didn't read. So we put it outside. I've got other solar lights, but this is the only one that required. It had an on and off switch. You had to turn it on, and I forgot. So it didn't work well.
So he was on the ladder on Sunday, putting up the light, sick as a dog. And today, I find you dangling from a chair. We're even lucky you're here. I'm surprised you're still alive.
I'm lucky,
For several different reasons, but hanging from the chair is one of them.
lucky to be alive. That's true.
So anyway, special night tonight, Road Comics Adventures live. Sort of.
I got carried away. Did you see that one?
I saw that one. We're sort of alive.
It's been a struggle.
We have both been sick since we got home from Virginia.
Everyone we've run into in Ohio, Nebraska, Florida, Virginia, everybody's been sick. There's some kind of a bug making it. Well, actually, 2 separate bugs making their way around the country.
Yes, and somehow he picked up the stomach one. I got the respiratory one.
I'm not going into detail, but you'd think after the last week or two, I'd be thinner.
We're also on the new system here that we've got that we're giving it one final chance to see how it works. So if you guys are watching and you from whatever venue you're watching from, whatever platform, you can write us a text and tell us whether the picture is good or blah, blah, blah. I will tell you, we don't always see those while we are watching. Now, this is a new thing that I call Greenspan.
Right. It's Riverside, but we call it Greenspan because we refuse to use the right name for anything.
Yeah. You called our other one yard sale.
Yes, I know it wasn't yard sale, but that's what I called it.
Yeah, which is why my son, who helped us get on yard sale to begin with, would just look at us like he was not sure we should be left alone.
That's all right.
He trusted the dog to watch after us. Does this have a countdown?
Yeah, but I don't think it shows.
Just like one at
So
the
here's
beginning.
the deal. Yard sale has a countdown that you can do when you want. Restream, I think, has a countdown you can do when you want.
And this one doesn't.
And Greenspan just counts you in at 5 or 4 at the beginning, and I think you're locked in at the beginning.
Guess which one I want.
Are you being amazing? The whole of you?
I believe I am, because you know how I feel about you just countdowning in the middle of anything.
Well, I can still countdown without the thing going, but here's the deal. We have had problems with yard sale, direct streaming to YouTube, and we've had problems with Greenspan, Riverside, direct streaming to YouTube and Facebook. And we've been in touch with them, in this case, Riverside, a bunch of times. And so this is our last ditch attempt. We turned off the VPN. We made sure that.
Well, you say we.
Well, I mean, the universal me.
Because we turned off what?
Turned off the VPN, turned off like at least 2 of our phones from using the internet. I not slowed down, but I reduced the quality from 1080 to 720. And like if none of that works, then we're gonna have to ditch.
And I hope it's all working tonight.
Mike Peters.
Hey,
hello.
Mike Peters. Hello.
And
We love you. I hope you're feeling good.
That's off YouTube. It's a YouTube. Oh, Mike Peters on YouTube. Is the picture and sound adequate, better than adequate, or horrible? If you could just chime in, that'd be great.
I hope it's wonderful because I got a surprise for you tonight.
No, jeez.
Welcome. Close your eyes because we got a sponsor tonight.
If you pull up a tambourine, I'm going to throat punch you.
It would be worth it to do that.
Honestly, it's
I'm begging you to close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
You took an awfully long shower today. Are you aware of that?
No.
And while you were gone, I did a special with Hats Are Us. Look at this.
Oh. Are we all right. Oh, you did. Look at that. Mike Peters, blurry. Well, that's annoying. So, well, we'll see if it.
Oh, this is how I have it.
Yeah. Hello. This is ultimately. I don't know if it's a long story, but it's a silly story.
It's a very long story and well worth the punchline.
Mike said on and off blurry. Well,
okay.
that's not. I mean, that's not going to be acceptable. By the way, we're going to repost. We're recording with the video camera, so we'll repost. But it's the live that we're
because God knows nobody would want to miss this. We have puppets with.
I got spurs that jingle,
are you surprised?
Jingle. Yeah, no, I had no idea you do this. Well, my hat's on backwards, I believe.
Well, and also part of the boa.
Is that what that is? I thought it was.
Yes, and I tried to brush it, but that's when you come out of the bathroom and went, I have an announcement. And I was throwing stuff all over the living room.
So, do we give the backstory or we keep that a secret?
You just do it.
What?
Give him the backstory.
Okay, so it's not a secret that I don't love ventriloquism. And I've never gone into the reasons why, and I probably won't. But I'm not a fan of ventriloquism, and so I've written some bits with the hypnosis that kind of pokes fun at ventriloquism. And I came up with another bit that I wanted to do, and we came up with that in like October, right?
September or October.
Yeah, and I just haven't had the right volunteers to be able to do it. It's been really frustrating. By the way, Jimmy Leonard, how's everyone feeling?
We're all right. We're not dead.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah, but we were a lot closer than when we thought it was funny.
Oh, man.
We had a rough couple of days.
It sucked. Like the last few days have sucked. But whatever. That's fine. So I came up with a bit that I thought would be funny, and Renee and I bounced it back and forth, and we tried to sort of make it grow and make it funny. And
so the next morning, after we're sitting here that night, the next morning, we're like, we got to go to Hobby Lobby. We're going to have some fun.
We're getting accoutrements for this new bit. Now, can I out you?
Yes.
Okay. Renee initially thought it'd be really kind of fun to get actually things that were, it actually looked like someone's hand had become a puppet.
Right.
Which I get why that'd be funny, but I'm adamantly opposed to it.
Because his whole thing is, let me speed this story up.
I like my slow stories. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to be up till midnight tonight because it's not going to happen, and we still have half that movie to watch.
Oh, that's right.
I was really into that movie.
Lucky Number 11. We're in the process of watching Lucky Number 11.
So anyway, here's the deal. The whole thing is.
Oh, jeez. All right. That's what I did wrong.
What's that?
I'm going to leave that. Well, cancel that.
So
okay.
Anyway,
Keep going.
Anybody that's watching, his whole thing is, it's not a puppet. They're talking to their hand. I don't want it to look like a puppet. All right. So we got hats. I had to get a boa just because it was a beautiful pink little boa. And we got a few hats and we got magic markers, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he's been carrying them around for all these weeks. And the one thing we needed was chin straps on the hats. And he had ordered those. Then when we went to Virginia, he finally got 3 audiences where he could use them. And we didn't have them ready. And I just made up my mind. he was going to have his hats for tonight
I love these hats. Well, so
with their chin straps.
okay, so let me go live. I'm going to try it again. I made one mistake. By the way, those of you watching, I made one mistake. This is my mistake. So Riverside's going to get another chance. I forgot. Riverside only works with a couple browsers.
Oh, that's right.
And so I was doing my browser and it didn't do.
So anyway, now he's ready to go because your next show is April the 12th. You will be at the Crescent Theater in Mobile, Alabama, which it is going to be your first time being there. They are wonderful people because I've been dealing with them on the phone. Stu and Zeke, and they're amazing guys. I really enjoy working with them.
Wow.
And I'm looking forward to that show. So now, your hand puppets.
I am so sorry that I am taking the time to try to fix this.
Well, one of us has to, and guess who ain't gonna do it? I had a hard enough time putting the damn straps on.
This is so annoying.
But it's very funny. We have not been as productive as this week as we had hoped to. We had a lot of editing to work on. He's been doing it. What we'll do is we get up in the morning, we try to have coffee. We try to figure out where we are on the death scale. This is like Road Zombies Live.
Right.
We've been pretty sick, but he'll get up and work for a couple of hours at editing. I'm doing marketing and trying to do some other things, and we just get up and we do it until
I'm done with Riverside.
Okay, you can't get them back. Well, this has been fun.
Okay, so I guess we're back up and running.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what the hell it is.
We don't know what we're doing.
So, all right.
We own a broadcast company.
Man,
and
man.
in that vein, because there are some important stuff I'd like to talk about tonight.
All right.
And one of which is we completed the first commercial that we're doing for Aspiration Winery. You did an amazing job on the photography and the editing.
There's a chance I could even play it.
Oh, really? Do we want to walk down that road with everything going on so far?
No. By the way, Mike, if anybody else is on YouTube or Renee Bray's Facebook page, if you would,
you just have to write in the comment. Wherever you write in the comment, it comes through on our
to let us know if it's working.
But we completed our first commercial. It looks really great. It's a 1-minute commercial. We're also going to be doing a lot more editing. We also got some great video from Ruskin at the Firehouse.
Yes, we did.
At the Twisted Oak with our favorite Packy.
That would be
Bash. Yeah, we got some. Hey, Bash, we figured out how to lighten up the room, and the video looks really good. And we're excited about doing a lot more shows. As a matter of fact, we will be at Aspirations doing the Road Comics Adventures on May the 2nd.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's Clearwater, Florida.
I believe you are correct.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at you
I
go.
know. Let's see. Mike Peters, you're on. Has the picture and or sound improved at all? Now we're going on Google Chrome.
Oh God.
I don't like Google as opposed to the other browser, which I prefer, which is Brave. I prefer Brave. I don't like Google products. I don't like Google. I don't like Google as a company.
Oh my God.
This thing.
Just keep crossing them off of the sponsor list. Just keep.
If Google wants to sponsor us, I'm going to become a big whore myself out fan. Yeah, whore myself out to the Google. But not blurry anymore. Oh, I forgot to change browsers. That is okay. Riverside, my bad. I take responsibility. I did it. That was my bad.
The other thing that happened this week is I started to go out and experiment a little bit.
I thought you were DJing. It's like,
No.
I thought you were scratching records, man.
No.
All right.
Just experimenting a little bit. I submitted a couple of articles
Oh my gosh.
that I had written.
It went blurry again. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
No, you submitted a couple articles, but I'm just going to ignore the fact that Riverside's pissed me off.
No, because you can't.
Yeah, you can. Oh my God! Of course I can. What articles did you send?
Nah, I just submitted a couple articles and then I decided to do that entrepreneur thing that I posted about on my Facebook. I'm very grateful to all of you. I'm very grateful for everybody who voted and has marked it so they can do it every day. Most of all, I'm really thankful for those of you that actually reposted it on your page. That meant an awful lot to me and I appreciate it a lot.
Well, I think it was the nice thing to do, but also the right thing to do. And I don't think I've reposted yet on my page, but I'm gonna.
You want to sleep well? It'd be a good
No,
idea.
I don't need a threat. I'm going to do it because I want to, not because I have to. Because I want to.
I know.
Right.
And you also know that a year ago I wouldn't have done any of that.
No, of course not. You've come a long way, baby.
Yeah.
What is that from?
Virginia Slim Menthol.
That's correct.
Guess what I used to smoke?
What?
Virginia Slim Menthol.
Did you really?
That's what I started smoking. Now I have my empty vape.
It's not empty. It still lights up when you do it.
Yeah, because it's charged.
Yes.
Well, here's the deal. This is even worse for me because now I do taste it occasionally because my son had a bunch at home that were pretty much all gone. He goes, I put them to the side because, you could take 5 or 6 hit off of it and not get anything. And then you get a little hit.
Right.
And I go, well, give me those. So he did that. So now I've been using those and I might get a hit off of it every 6th or 7th time. So now I actually thought I got a hit off of this one.
I'm sure you did.
I'm sure I did too, but I know why I did.
Because it's a vape and you're vaping?
Because I live with the crazy hypnotist. There you go.
I think we're still a little bit low energy, just so you know. I think so, right?
Well, if you felt the back of my neck and you felt my forehead right now, you'd know why I'm low energy.
Are you feverish?
I believe I am.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No.
I was fine until I sat down. And then I kind of went,
Well, it could be the lights.
Yeah, it could be the lights.
We got lots of lights. We decided
Well,
after...
my son gave us another light.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He gave us an amazing light, which we're going to use both for the podcast as well as for cooking videos. And then we thought if we're going to up our game anyway, let's really do it. So we got a couple other extra lights too. So now we did.
I know we did, but he almost hurt himself getting to the store where we get our mail.
I wasn't feeling well, but I got a message that the lights had come in. And since I wanted to get lit.
And since one of us in the household didn't know about it.
Well, we did it.
Surprise! And actually, I was thrilled with that. It is probably the lights. Come to think of it,
I'm sure it's the lights. They're warm.
yeah, they are warm.
But hopefully on the video, I know that I've been a little bit distracted. We're probably a little bit low energy, but hopefully the lighting is better. And so incremental improvements.
We don't need good lighting now. We were so pale. We were showing up in the dark.
You know what it is? I think these lights, they're white right now, bright white or whatever. I think that we can give them some tint to. I haven't figured out how yet though. But I think they're tintable.
Maybe there's a button.
I know there's a button. I just don't know what to do with it. Story of my life.
Walking. I'm way too sick for this tonight. Way too sick for this. But I'm happy. Even though we've been sick, we've been doing a lot of production.
Yeah. Yes, we have been.
Yeah, we got a lot more to do. We are behind.
You know, I'm one who hates getting behind. I'm not a procrastinator. I don't like putting things off. I can find other ways of saying it, but it amounts to the same thing. And this last week or better, I had a hard time getting off the couch.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. I had a hard time getting off the couch to go to work.
Well, the thing of it is, we were sick enough. If you get this bug, can I give you my best advice? Which is go to bed and stay there, because we would try to get up and do something. And as soon as you do, it slams you right back down. And then you're twice as sick. We have been in some rough shape, but you made tea for us.
Tea's been good.
We've had good dinners. Oh my God. We had a great breakfast this morning.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, that he made steak and eggs. And when I say steak and eggs, most people think you made a steak and you made a few eggs scrambled. No, these regular morning omelets, he made one of those and added a steak on the side with a little bit of teriyaki sauce.
What is for a hint of flavor?
It was good. It was really good. Not bad for meat bought off a truck.
Yep, our O'Reilly Auto Parts parking lot beef.
Let me tell you, that's been some really good beef. Really good.
Yeah, it's been. I don't think you were surprised because you did enough reading up on it. But for me, like getting like a fair amount of beef and chicken off the back of a freezer truck in an O'Reilly's Auto Parts parking lot, I thought was a bit suspect. But we did it anyway.
Well, I was really proud of you because you're not the type of person that normally would go, all right, let me give it a try. I've got to do something if you'll just hold still for a minute.
Right. What was that?
Boa.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm all right. So anyway.
Oh, I already finished the story.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, because God knows we can't wait for the. I can't, not all night.
I really wanted the hand to show. Like, again, I know you already explained that. I didn't, because again, people get so caught up in the persona of the puppet that they intellectually, they know it's just the hand, but they get so caught up in the personality of the puppet, they actually give the puppet street cred as far as being another entity. And I like to unmask the puppet. It's a hand. It's just a hand. So I wanted something that would show like a little personality, plus the hand. We also got markers, right? We got markers, washable markers. But here's the deal: when you put like eyes in a mouth like here, it doesn't show off well in a club. So
no, but if you look at our logo, you might see that it shows up really good on the logo.
Oh yeah. So this I actually love this idea. And quite frankly, I had a lot of fun at the Arlington Draft House doing this bit. Let's see, Stephen Boyer, yum yum, get you some.
Meat.
I hope so. That'd be my, if I had to place a bet, that'd be my guess.
Oh, what else could it be?
Sorry. So anyway, I know that Renee finished the story on not dressing up the puppet too much. I just wanted to kind of dot the I and cross the T.
Excellent.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm all about punctuation.
Go ahead. What do you want to talk about now?
Well, you had a whole list, didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of went through it. I wanted to talk about the articles. I wanted to talk about that entrepreneur thing. And, I talked about it. It's enough.
You do seem low energy. You seem like you don't feel well.
I don't feel great.
I can tell. Can y'all tell? I can tell.
Yeah, I don't feel great.
We can get this one short.
Oh, we're going to have to because I want to finish the movie.
So I don't know if Mike Peter is still on, but we're watching Lucky Number 11. It's got Bruce Willis.
Yeah, really, really young Bruce Willis.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had Danny Aiello in a very brief scene or two. Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Who actually, she plays a really fun, bubbly, really likable character.
Yeah, what was really funny is we actually only got through the first 20 minutes.
25.
But in my defense, I took a quarter of a Benadryl last night.
That did it.
That was it.
Christopher Jackson. Hi, Jim. Like he's saying hi to Jim.
Well, because they're friends.
Well, yeah. But
hi, Christopher. I'm so glad to see you on. Please be sure and go to my homepage and
on Facebook
and put a vote in for me, because I don't want to be number 5. I want to be number 1. You know what? I just made up my mind. We do good stuff, and I wanted to do that this time.
I'm glad.
I really wanted to do this. Show some confidence in myself for a change. But like I said, most of it's been you. What we've done over the last year together. Your confidence, your backing.
It's been my pleasure, man. My pleasure. So, let's see what else. The drive home, we both. You were sick.
I was really sick.
I was not, but 18 hours. I think we drove. Did we talk about that in the last podcast?
Yeah,
I thought so. Yeah, 18 hours in the car.
Becky, what does Becky have to say?
I hope you. She evidently doesn't know that I'm under the weather too. I hope you feel better soon. Rest.
Oh, thanks. We're trying. Problem is I sit up all night and cough. That's why I decided to do those magazine articles. I sat up and wrote articles and coughed the other night. And then I just decided to go, how do you say balls to the wall without sounding tacky?
I'm
sorry. Look who I'm freaking talking to. I'm
rhyming all kinds of words with like synonyms for balls, but none of them.
None of them are working out.
Not well.
So I just decided I don't care anymore. If somebody tells me no, at least I'm going to try. A lot of years I didn't try doing things because I was afraid to hear no.
See, Christopher is helping, but not really. He said pedal to the metal. But now you're taking the testicles completely out of the conversation.
Yes, which I was trying to do too.
Oh, I thought you were looking for another word for balls.
No.
And then making it to
See why you were the wrong one to ask. Who was I looking for? I should have talked to Action Jackson there or Jimmy Leonard. Not you.
Why?
Because, then you'll have to talk about the hostages and separating the twins.
I'm going nads to the rads.
Yeah. And we did mention last week that we also have a for real sponsor coming on at the end of April.
Yep.
When we're in Orlando, we're going to be working with these people. We're going to be making a commercial for them, for us, and for our joint venture that's also going to be helping animals in a lot of ways as well.
Very excited about that.
We are really excited. We found like-minded people.
Yeah, it's wonderful. By the way, Becky. also said, Flip, I hope you're doing well. You're looking good. Well, thank you, Rebecca.
Yes, he's starting to feel a little bit better today. I thought I was really feeling, I was the one who was feeling good all day. And
I feel horrible, actually.
yeah, the lights are bothering me.
Well, pros and cons about lights. They lighten you.
Yeah.
That's good. And under normal circumstances, they would heat you up, but you don't care because if you're feeling good, a little bit of warmth, no big deal. But when you're not feeling good, it's making it challenging.
Yeah, it is. And it's making my eyes water and not feel well.
You want to get some sunglasses on?
No, I'm not wearing
You
sunglasses.
can look Hollywood.
No, I don't want to be all. I don't want to be all Hollywood and all of that stuff. So let's see. We got the sponsor. We got the show coming up on the 12th, the 17th and 18th. On the 17th, you're going to be at the historic Ritz in Winter Haven,
Florida.
doing your show.
Yep, that's the 17th, 18th.
18th. Where are you? One of the places we're very excited about.
I want to see. Is the Herd?
That would be correct.
Herd Opera House.
The Herd Opera House.
In, I know this.
Arcadia.
Arcadia, yeah, Arcadia, Florida. I knew it.
Then what happens?
All hell breaks loose.
And we head for.
We're going balls to the wall.
Where are we going?
After Arcadia? Home.
Renee, should we keep the rental car?
Pedal to the metal. We're going to Newport News, Virginia to Cozy's.
One of my favorite comedy clubs that I've ever worked.
Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee. She's actually in this camera, but she's on the computer.
It's good to see you, Dee Dee. You're a hard-working woman. I really appreciate what you do. And Dee Dee was the first person to vote for me.
That's very nice.
It was very sweet of her, very kind of her. And I really appreciate it. I do.
I would have seen probably a tie for first had Bookbag Becky seen the Facebook post the same time Dee Dee saw the Facebook post.
Bookbag Becky's been there. Actually, I told Becky about it last night. And I sent her a link because I've been begging her to sign up too.
Is she gonna?
I don't know. Are you gonna?
Christopher Jackson, Clearwater.
May 2nd at Aspiration Winery. It's going to be a blowout party. I think we should do a Wilmington, Ohio reunion there.
Oh, that'd be a hoot. You know what? And maybe we can get a hotel in Clearwater. So if we start, we don't have far to go. By the way, that's drinking.
Okay. But he's got a problem with a ventriloquist.
Not impressionists. Ventriloquist.
I'll be back in a second.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm going to go blow my nose.
You can't do that on the camera?
Well, I did last week, and you go, you're not moving away to go do that?
Okay, take it back.
Well, I didn't bring my Kleenex with me.
Oh, all right. We'll discuss more schedule stuff while you're good.
Try to keep it at that. I don't want to hear any more puppet talk. You have puppeted me to death.
I don't like ventriloquism. I just don't. I know a lot of people do. I'm in the minority. I know I'm wrong. It's me. It's not you. It's me. I don't like it. And I may have told you this story before, but one of the reasons why I don't like ventriloquism, I was friends with a guy who was a ventriloquist when I was doing comedy open mic nights in Phoenix when I was like, 19, 20 years old, 21 years old. And I was at his house one day for a football game, like Sunday football, NFL. And we're watching the game, and he had his puppet in his hand, and his puppet started talking to me, and it annoyed the hell out of me. I was like, hey, what do you want to do for lunch? I'm like, yeah, Dan, just put the puppet down. Dan's watching the game. And it's like, look, I don't want to talk to the puppet. Just put it down. And in that moment, you're screwed because you either talk to the puppet and you feel like an idiot, or you ignore the puppet and the puppet will harass you with a ventriloquist just sort of looking away like he has nothing to do with it.
You need friends like Chris and Jimmy. That's all I'm saying.
You should check out a place in Greenville, Texas called the Texan Theater. Christopher Jackson, I have my schedule for April, not May yet.
All right. Well, if you're home, I booked. That's a private gig in June in Plant City, and I booked another gig, but I haven't decided on it yet. So
Okay. Stephen, I think Renee has actually checked with the Texan Theater
I have.
in the past. Can I talk about theaters for a second? Like, I mean, I don't want to, I'm not bad mouthing anyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we started doing theaters. That might be a great extra stop when you swing through Texas, is what he said. So when Renee and I started working together, talking, cementing our friendship, our partnership, I asked her, or she offered, I forget which, to manage my career, which she graciously has done. And we started going like head first into getting theaters. And she did an amazing job finding theaters and got us on over 125 lists of theater. The way it works is you have to communicate with them. They'll decide if they're interested in you. And if they are, then they put you on their list. They call it the queue. You have to get in the queue. Just because you're on a queue doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be brought in or put on the calendar, but at least that's the big step you have to get through to be considered for a booking. And so we started actually going from the queue to actually getting dates right and left. We've got a lot of dates. And then something shifted, and it was dramatic, and it happened all at once. And the long and short of it was most theaters around the country were all or in part government subsidized, and the government subsidy money has dried up.
And not only that, they've been getting government subsidy money, and instead of putting it into building maintenance and a savings account and things that normal people do with their money,
Fixing roofs, fixing air conditioners,
they were blowing the money.
right and left, like drunken sailors. I don't know if drunken sailors actually spend money, but that phrase being what it is, they spend every dollar they got as quickly as they could get it.
And what happened was all of a sudden I started getting calls from theater directors that we had shows booked with
Mhm.
who were calling and going, "Hey, I have my phone for 5 more minutes and we're closing up because they don't have the money to pay us."
And they're taking the phones away. They're sending them home. They said, we're being put like on hiatus and hopefully we'll come back, but we don't even know if we're going to or not.
And it messed up our Nebraska trip because we had a lot of other bookings out there.
Yep.
Here's another thing. In the theater world, all of a sudden they got rid of their marketing people.
This is a few years back though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they don't have marketing people. They just expect to be able to post a name and people come in. Now, if you're a Jimmy Buffett tribute band, people know what you do.
Yeah, you're either going to like Jimmy Buffett and want to go see it, or you don't like Jimmy Buffett, you're not going to see it, but you know what it is.
A lot of times with comic hypnotists, that's unique. And the responsibility of all of the marketing became ours.
Yep.
And it's really hard for me to market his show from 4 states away. So anyway, we are kind of disillusioned right now with a lot of theaters, although I'm talking to a great theater in Lubbock. I love the couple that run that place.
Right.
We love the Herd Theater. He's a brand new theater owner. He's putting everything into that place.
Right.
And we would like to do something to help him so that he doesn't run into the same trouble as all these other people. And the guy who runs Winter Haven at the Ritz over there, he's a good dude and he knows what he's doing. He's been in this business a long time. He's not falling down that rabbit hole.
Which is great, because the ones who manage their money well and wanted to be autonomous and stand on their own 2 feet, they're thriving.
Right.
But it's the ones who wanted as much government money as they could get, and then they blew the money. They actually did nothing good with the money. So now almost every theater that we were on the list of accepted list that we were going to book with, they no longer book. Now what they do, all they do is rent. They'll rent the theater. They do nothing more than rent the theater.
They want us to essentially rent the theater and do all of our own marketing and everything, and we're just not interested in that.
This is from Christopher Jackson. How big of a venue are you trying to perform at? It's a slow connection. I'm waiting for that to stop. There we go. I have a very good friend who owns a venue in Columbus that is around 600-ish people.
600 is great. That would be perfect. Hey, Christopher, I think you might have my phone number. Why don't you call me tomorrow? And I would love to book that because, A, you know how close Columbus is to Willville.
I do.
And you could hang out with
two of my favorite people, not including you. You're my favorite person, but two of my favorite people, Becky and Janet, the dominatrix.
Yeah. And Storm would be very excited. And not only that, don't forget about my little cousin.
Oh, I love your cousin, Caroline.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
But the little cousin that I call all the time.
It starts with an N, like November.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He lives in Columbus.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, he would be thrilled. And he would be thrilled to get to meet you.
I would be thrilled to meet him. It would be mutual.
Yeah.
That's a line from Young Frankenstein. It's mutual, doctor.
He's a really good kid. And I haven't seen my aunt and uncle in a very long time. Christopher Jackson, that would be perfect. As a matter of fact, I'll be calling you tomorrow if you don't call me. So there you go.
But so now all these theaters that used to book people and they would either pay them flat fees or they would do door deals or whatever it is, they won't do any of that. Now they want you to rent the room. I'm flying to LAX tomorrow. Hit me up after the podcast. That would be tonight.
Okay.
So what?
I will do that because a 600-seat theater in Columbus would be perfect for the hypnosis, or it would be perfect for our show,
or both.
Or both. We're flexible that way. Call us Gumby.
Yep.
Well, we haven't looked so flexible the last couple of days.
So theaters were renting themselves for $500, $800, $900, $1,000. They have tripled in many cases or more the rental fees. And you're also paying for
a sound tech, a light tech,
security, cleanup, maintenance.
It's outrageous.
So now you want to work a theater and they do absolutely nothing to market you. So they're renting you the room and it could cost you $3,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to go into a town you've never been to before where nobody knows your name, with the hopes that you can buy Facebook ads and maybe bring people in that way.
Yeah, no,
so that's
not going to happen.
So we have dramatically pivoted what we're doing. So the occasional theater where it really makes sense, Ritz in Winter Haven, yes. Heard in Arcadia, absolutely yes.
I'd work Heard 100 times because we like working for people that we like and respect. And Charlie Brown and his wife are the new owners at the Heard Theater. They are somebody really special. As a matter of fact, if you guys are on Facebook, look them up. The Heard Opera House in
Arcadia, Florida. Yeah. So, Stephen, a very, very, very long-winded, making our way all the way around the horn and coming back home. Renee's already contacted the Texan Theater, and I don't think there was much interest in booking. I mean, they would rent it, I believe,
right?
But they didn't want to do anything more than rent it. So there's that. Sounds like a living room show would be more profitable. That's pitiful. Yeah, I agree. It's just been really frustrating.
It's really true.
What else? Naniki on late had to take my foster kitty to the vet. I hope your kitty's doing okay.
I hope he's doing okay.
And then Joanne.
My buddy Joanne.
Hope they are okay. I think she's referring. Actually, she's talking about the kitties from Naniki.
Oh, Joanne's like that. She's a great person. Joanne, that was such a privilege to get to meet you and to hang out with you. And I very much appreciated your vote today, too.
I didn't know you voted, but now I'm appreciating it, too. Like, live!
Oh
'Cause-
God, I am way too sick. Poor Joanne. She and I were standing there talking, and I was fine. And I go, I think I'm gonna be sick. And she goes, what? My ear, all of a sudden, my ear filled up, and I was sick.
It turns out Naniki's cats or cat has allergies.
I hope he's not allergic to cats.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet the cat has allergies because it wasn't breastfed.
Now, you guys know that I tolerate this kind of crap when I feel good. Right? But do you know what it's like? 10 days I have been sick. And he's sick. And you would think, and I first of all, one of my kids, my middle child, would go, what's he got, a man cold? No, this has not been a man cold. He has been really, really sick. But still woke up every day and made me breakfast.
Do I whine or complain? Do I do the man things, the stereotypical man thing? No. Don't be fibbing.
You forget last week when I looked at you and told people that you gave me the flu. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was amazing. The whole of you.
I mean, I think I might be getting used to the heat.
Are you? You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better.
All right. I keep reading stuff. I was Stephen Boyer. I will go vote when I jump off here.
That's very sweet of you. I really do appreciate it.
Very, very nice.
I think I'm up against a lot of really good people, but I think we have good projects.
We have great projects.
And
I'm excited about.
And that would really make a difference. That's what's important to me. And it's interesting because a bunch of the kids that are running for this entrepreneur thing,
right?
They're like 21 and 22 years old.
Are they really?
Yeah, some of them are young, and then some are in their 40s. I got news for you. I think I'm the oldest one on there.
That may very well be. I keep reading.
And it's funny because I look at these young kids and they're going, I'd probably do this or I'd probably do that. That's the difference between them and us. You and I know what we have to do. As a matter of fact, we joke about being on pork time.
Right.
And that's something that you made up because when you buy pork, you want to get it at home and in the refrigerator because you're afraid of it.
I get good reason.
But in the scheme of things, the difference between those kids and us is we don't have those times.
They might not either. They just don't recognize that.
Right.
You never know. Like nobody knows what the clock says.
Right. But they think they do.
Yep.
So we decide what we want and how we're going to do it, and we go and get it done. That's why it's been so hard for us to be sick this week. Because we go, you don't understand. In our head, we got to get this stuff done.
We got things to do. I'm going to keep reading. Joanne, it's the street lights causing more pollen. They change the plants to makes. It's weird. I don't understand what they mean. Can we please vote for Renee to be president? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. No, to be president? That seems like a horrible job. What?
I would love it. I get to live in the White House. You could live across the street in a little guest quarters.
I'm doing so much editing right now. I can't even get a hookup in the Lincoln bedroom across the street. So much for partners. Honestly, that seems.
That's very sweet.
Being in government from.
At one point, a certain party asked me to run for Senate.
Yeah.
In Florida, and I almost took it. And I said to them, you do know there's some skeletons in my closet. You might want to come see my little comedy show that I do at night, where they call me the dirty lady of comedy. They didn't care.
Oh.
They thought I was running under some good causes.
Holly Janine.
Ah, my girl Holly.
Hi, Renee.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, Holly. No, I just think.
Glad to see you. It's been a while.
I think that a government job, and I don't mean like working for the post office or working for, whatever, but like an elected official, I think that sounds like a horrible job.
Well, it would have been horrible for everybody around me because the reason I ultimately decided not to run for Senate was because they go, what you'll learn as a senator is how to compromise to get the things you want. Now, you've lived with me since July.
I would say that compromise is not your favorite word.
Yeah. Not if it's something that I really believe in.
Right.
I give in to you more than I give in to most people.
But why? I'm pretty reasonable.
You are reasonable. And truth be told, you and I don't argue. We sit down and talk about things.
Yeah, and we'll figure out
we'll figure out what's the best way.
If we have different points of view, we'll this is what I think and why, and she's like, this is what I think and why, and we'll sort of hash it out, and we will come to what we think is the best conclusion.
You know why I was poking you right there? Because if you remember, we were watching the clips from the live shows.
Yeah.
Where I said something about you living in reality.
Yeah.
And you said, yeah, where I'm right and you're wrong.
Yes. I stand by it. Sort of. Some occasionally.
Hey, Flip, let's go get meat from O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Which one? I'm going to GPS it.
Actually, I would love to have our own reality show.
I would too. I mean, I don't see it happening, but I think it'd be funny.
Well, I don't either. But if you guys followed us around, first of all, we're a lot more boring than you think. But I think we're a lot funnier than people would imagine.
I would say whether on the podcast or Road Comics Adventures
live,
those are fun. But just our day to day, from like moment to moment, from the time we get up till the time it's time to go to bed. Yeah, I think we're pretty funny. We joke around a lot. We get a lot done though. Like we're serious about getting things done.
Right. But it is funny. I will never forget that night where I did my first tweet. Do you remember that?
No.
I was taking the dog out for a walk.
Oh, shoot. I do remember. Renee goes, I just came up with an idea.
No. What did you say first?
Where Flip is going to look like an asshole.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Tuesday. It was Tuesday. How hard can it be? Don't make me bring out the receipts. I got them. No, it was funny because I said, I'm going to take Storm outside. He doesn't like to go outside after night. I like to be outside.
I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like humidity. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like
mosquitoes.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. So he said something. I forget what you said. But I said that, and he said something about the bitch, and I go, the 2-legged or the 4-legged one? And he goes, the 4-legged one. I didn't think about it at all.
Tell me that wasn't a setup.
It was not a setup because I wasn't thinking about it at all. I get out to the outside table on the patio, and I went, oh, that's brilliant comedy right there. That is really funny. She wouldn't pee to save her life out there. And I'm like, come on. I'm out there dying laughing, waiting to come in to tell you. And I walk in and he's sitting in the chair and I can't stop laughing. Can't wait to tell him, I'm going to put it on TikTok. And he goes, oh, I think they'll think I'm a terrible person. Yes,
that's the point.
That's the whole point.
That's
well,
why we're doing it.
Welcome to social media.
Yeah, where the guy is always the douche for no good reason. That's the society we live in these days, and it wasn't that way in the 60s or the 70s. It started becoming that way, in my opinion. If you want to look at it through the eyes of sitcoms, right? It started becoming that way around the Roseanne Barr show.
I was going to say Roseanne.
Tool Time with Tim Taylor. What was that called?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. Everyone Loves Ray. King of Queens. All those shows suddenly.
The women are the smart ones. They're the ones in control. Kind of like us.
And let's see how that flows. I mean, I don't think that shows like again, the days of Donna Reed and Leave It to Beaver, yeah, women were stereotyped in ways that were ridiculous.
Right.
And in fact, like in the Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Tyler Moore really fought with I think CBS about wearing pants because they had in their mind that they wanted women on TV to look like Donna Reed, where they were like vacuuming, wearing cocktail dresses and pearls, which was ridiculous. That wasn't true. Women didn't do that, and so she fought to like make
Well,
women look more like a regular woman.
How a housewife.
Yeah, or someone. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I don't think that one sex should be shown as omnipotent and the other the buffoon. I think
Right.
that men have their moments of each, and I think women have their moments of each.
They do around here.
But in this case, like men are always the buffoons and have been since Roseanne.
Around here, the dog just goes, I don't know how I even get fed. These two can barely. There have been times where she looks at us in the car, like, really?
Oh, Daddy-O, right?
Yeah, Daddy-O voted for me today too.
Well, guess who's on it? It's not him.
It's Mrs. Daddy-O.
It is. It's Casey.
Casey, it's good to finally meet you.
Hi, Casey. Lingerie. Oh, this is from Polly. Lingerie and pearls work though.
Oh, Holly's got her own little thing going on there.
See, now I'm editing because the key word that she used was the jewelry word because you could take that in different directions. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to try to turn anybody on. But the outfit around here for sweeping and mopping, which I will tell people, I have a steam mop and I love to use it. I'm like, get out of my way. I'm mopping the floor.
She has a personal relationship with that steam mop.
I love my steam mop. Are my sweatshirt and my sweatpants and my fuzzy socks. I warned you before I came here. I have a fuzzy sock problem.
I've never seen you out of your fuzzy socks.
Yeah, except for today.
Really?
Yeah, I had to step in the garden to transplant the onions.
All right.
And I messed up the last pair of my fuzzy socks. So I am barefooted right now. That never happened.
Wow, yeah. I've never seen that before. By the way, as far as the lingerie and pearls, Holly Janine said, that's why I've been married 3 times.
You know what? I'll stick with my steam mop. I have better luck with that. At least my house stays clean.
And as everyone knows, I'm 0 for 5.5.
Yeah, we know.
Thought I'd share.
Yeah. So what now?
I don't know. Are we going to eat tonight? Or are you done?
I'm hungry.
I've got 2.
I've been a lot hungrier since we've been sick.
Yeah, that's weird. Me too. I have 2 fillets that are defrosted that I could heat up. Not heat up, cook actually.
You do.
Huh? I like to plan ahead, man.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Gotta go.
I got 2 filet mignonons.
If only my broccoli was growing. All of our garden, and I think most of you probably saw the garden pictures I put up. We come home and we were so very excited. I was that
I am too.
Came up.
We sent away for some other seeds, which we'll talk about later, that are now planted, and we're waiting to see if they germanize.
Yeah, I actually had them in the little pots where we planted them, and 2 hours later, I'm like, Flip, they're not doing anything yet.
Let's see, Stephen Boyer, too late for not turning anybody on. A woman with a steam mop who wants to use it, hook, line, and sinker.
Who said that?
Stephen Boyer.
Stephen Boyer. We're going to have to check out his profile.
And then Casey, if we're cooking filet mignonons, she's like, where's mine?
You know what, Casey? I'm going to take care of that for you.
Okay.
I'll eat hers.
You are looking at the best of all team players right here, right now.
I do that for you.
And by the way, I do know how to pronounce the word filet mignon. You have to do it French and like Alsace, filet mignon, with the face.
I'd just be happy if you just put it in the damn pan and get it out here.
But I call it filet mignon.
Okay.
So, God, we've been toying with this for close to an hour. Although on YouTube and your Facebook page, there's a bit of a glitch, and I don't know what it looks like since we went on Google Chrome. But if Riverside does not perform well,
we got to go through this process again with another.
Well, it's going to come down to Restream or Yard Sale, I think.
Yeah, and I let's be honest, I don't do any of the technical stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be my.
I barely do any of the humor stuff.
That's not true. Pastor Steve has a pretty boring profile from Stephen Boyer.
Wow, you're a pastor? I'm the granddaughter of a pastor.
Oh, I think I knew that.
Yeah, you knew my grandfather was a minister.
A minister with a great sense of humor that people used to love hear his sermons, see his sermons because he was filled with religion and humor and was a good teacher and a speaker.
I think that's how I learned to do a show, was watching my grandfather, because instead of just being, given a speech, he made it funny and engaged people. And much like when we do a show, we want people to come back night after night after night. When he was doing what in my religion we call a revival, where it's a whole week of church every night. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's just build you up spiritually. They would come back night after night after night to see him, because it was always something new, something different, and very funny. And I think I learned that lesson very young.
Wow. I learned humor as a coping and defense mechanism to get through the day-to-day of growing up in the household I grew up
in. Yeah.
No, that's actually true.
Yeah, it is true. That's where most comics, I wanted to do a book years ago about comedians and what trauma set them up to become a comedian. Because all of the comics, I would say, how'd you get started? Well, this happened. Or, well, that happened.
A couple of things. Kevin, Daddy-O is on.
Hey, Daddy-O, thank you for the vote.
Kevin's an ordained minister. Daddy is an ordained minister.
Wow, that's
How
cool.
interesting is that? And then Stephen Boyer said, I use Riverside to record and edit, and it's very serviceable. It's not perfect, but it's pretty decent.
Wow.
Well, we're going to see. We've recorded this live to Riverside, and it's going to YouTube and it's going to your Facebook page. So we're going to take a good look at it. And if it's not mostly clear, it's going to be an issue for me.
Yeah, you've already been having little tantrums.
Well, this could be full on hissy fit.
Wow. I haven't seen one of those. Boy.
Did you hear that, or was that just in my head?
No, I heard it.
Okay.
I was like, really?
Holly Jean, get around, guys. Hugs. We're going to be in town May. It's May, right? May.
Yeah.
It's Memorial Day weekend in Phoenix, Arizona at Stand Up Live in downtown Phoenix. That sounded like a commercial, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For your agent friend in Florida.
Yeah.
Phoenix Water. There's nothing like it.
You're such an ass.
Want me to do that? Phoenix Water. There's nothing like it. Huh? I say. Anywho, you need to get your razor close to your face, Flip. That's from Casey. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have not done any shaving here recently.
Now, for one thing, look, we were barely getting up and down off the couch.
Oh, well, so Stephen, you're looking at the podcast on my cell phone. We have the Road Comics Adventures public page, which is going directly to my cell phone, and then Renee's Facebook page and YouTube going through Riverside. And the reason why the lighting is better is because we got more lights. We got more lights. The same.
We do. Yeah. No, you haven't been shaving it, but you have been using
You can go ahead and tell them.
beard oil.
So anything we can grow or make, we'd prefer to do. We don't like buying stuff.
I don't like chemicals.
Well, that's just it. Preservatives, chemicals, anything that we think might.
We are one step away from being a flower child.
No, it's not that. We just anything that we think might be like unhealthy to downright dangerous.
Yeah.
Right. We're not a fan. So Renee said, you Flip, you know what? You could really use some beard oil if you're going to grow that beard. Otherwise, you're going to have flyaways and crazy hairs, and you're going to look like a
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly. Well, yeah, whatever. You're going to look like you could play
Hey,
guitar.
Grizzly Adams was a movie. I made a movie
You did.
quote. That's pretty good for
Reference, yeah.
me. Yeah, reference, whatever.
A little bit longer, you could play for ZZ Top, minus your lack of guitar ability, whatever. But so, so she made beard oil out of coconut oil,
Coconut oil, wheat germ oil,
wheat germ oil, wheat germ.
silk protein,
Where do you get that?
health food store
All right.
from the silk plant.
Ah, I didn't know that. And is that it? So
A little bit of wheat germ oil. Did I say that
Yep.
already?
Yep.
Yeah, and and it's making your beard softer, I think.
It is. From Mike Peters, I believe. I'm getting ready to grill a few steaks, and we're bringing a few new friends to the Sunday show. That would be at Stand Up
Oh,
Live
that's
on Sunday.
awesome. Yeah, Dee Dee and I were
Nice.
talking about it. Dee Dee and I get on Facebook at night and talk because when I've been up at night coughing, she's been up working with the animals. Dee Dee is an amazing person. She has her own business and works all day and then comes home at night. And because Arizona is a place well known for euthanizing animals that they can't place right away,
Right.
she works to get them into fosters, rescues, and take care of those dogs that would not have a chance without Dee Dee. And I'm very grateful for her
That's
for
amazing.
that. She's amazing.
That's Louisiana, also another state. I don't know about the whole state, but probably.
It is the whole state.
But Louisiana is also a state that does not have no-kill shelters.
Yeah,
Does not have.
it's very sad.
So
You know what they need down here, don't you?
no-kill shelters.
Janet.
Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Forget her taking care of the dogs. Let her take care of some of these dog wardens. We'd have a whole new system.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But that's why I got Storm, the Road Comics Adventures dog from the pound, as a 5.5-year-old German Shepherd who was actually I was told a day or two away from cashing in her chips, and so I was thrilled to have the opportunity to adopt her and bring her home.
Yeah. I don't know what the catalyst was for you rehoming me.
Well, it's not like you were cashing your chips in that I'm aware of.
That's so funny to me. My son's still, at least you're going to a good home. Funny kids. By the way, I get a text this morning from the middle daughter,
Yep,
the executive producer,
right?
who goes, just so you know, I saw your Facebook post. I voted for you.
Oh, that was nice.
And I went, I kind of would have hoped that was a given, but apparently I'll be grateful.
Well, I told you, my parents came to see me do a show at the Tempe, it wasn't even Tempe Improv, it was Chuckles. And in terms of voting or supportive, whatever, my parents saw me do an open mic night performance on a Monday night at Chuckles. And then after that show, they told me the next time they would come see me, I had to send them audition tapes for them to review before they'd be willing to come back. It didn't go well, I guess, is this the point I'm trying to make.
Well, I'm sorry you had parents like that. And in a way, I'm not, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That's true. That is absolutely true. So anyway, we have been on for a little bit over an hour. And this has not been our most vivacious, bubbly, over the top, silly, fun podcast. But you know what? We're lucky to be alive.
You are. You are. I don't have a lot of patience when I don't feel well. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny what I've noticed. See, unlike the Roseanne show, I know how to play it smart. I'm a guy who knows how to play. Oh, Pamela Pearson.
Oh, hi Pam. So good to see you tonight.
I'm late to the party.
Yeah, and you know what? We're just gonna leave early because I'm hungry. I got a movie.
And she's got to call Christopher Jackson.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Chris Jackson. He's my pilot buddy, one of them, and he is a blast.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah,
I mean, for realsies.
He's great. His wife's amazing. She's a pilot also.
Oh, wow.
They have beautiful children.
Are they pilots? Well, maybe you ran in the family. I don't know.
Their kids are young.
You know what?
Oh, here's good news.
What?
I'm starting to call.
Did you cough something up?
Not yet. Looks like a chicken embryo when it comes up. Yeah. You did it, didn't you? You just see you can't keep your pile shut.
I cannot keep the pile shut. That's true. All right.
Because if you think I don't have a response.
I know you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that said, guess what? We're gonna.
Everybody, please vote for me on my Facebook page.
That's Renee Bray at Facebook at the Facebook page. She has a entrepreneur submission, and we have some great projects that we have in the works, and that would help out greatly with that. Plus, also, she's a good egg, and she really has a big heart, and she works tirelessly.
That's very kind of you.
So there's that. That said, you wanna do our
yeah, look at me putting down anything heavy so I don't hurt myself.
we will be back to our normal form next Tuesday, which I think is maybe the 31st.
Oh, it is.
I think so. Next
and
Tuesday.
You know what? It's a full moon on April Fool's Day.
Oh, is it?
So that means probably we can finish the podcast and go outside and film the pink moon for April.
Lovely. So we may or may not do some more testing with either Restream, Yard Sale, or Riverside over the course of the week, but we will be back, guaranteed, on Tuesday, a week from today, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Daddy-O time.
Daddy-O and Casey.
And Casey time.
All right.
And getting Flip and Kevin together. There is no escape from them thinking they're so funny. Anyway, good night to y'all. We are out, bitches. You didn't even do it. Well, close enough. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
We will
and thanks for voting. I appreciate that.